poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are taking a look at another film review. And this film review is all about South Park End to Obesity, which is obviously the new Paramount Plus special for South Park. As Paramount Plus gets 2 specials a year for South Park, we should be getting another one later on towards the end of this year, as we saw last year with the sort of Disney Plus one and the other one as well, the Pandaverse and the Prime one. So End to Obesity is the early year one, which I'm going to be honest, is not the best one, but I'm happy that all the boys are in it. That is my biggest takeaway from this. So other than that, let's go on down to South Park. Let's have ourselves a time. There's friendly faces everywhere, and there's humble folk without temptation. So going over to Google to tell us what this movie, this special is about. This special is 50 minutes long, and you can find it on Paramount Plus. The plot is Eric Cartman and his mother visit the doctor, concerned with his weight, as usual. Refusing exercise, Cartman is informed of the weight loss properties of Ozempic, which lets him immediately dream of not being counter-attacked on his obesity while insulting any person, including those in Pakistan. So that is literally the whole start of the movie. Like, they're in the hospital. They're like, Eric, we're worried about your weight. Obviously, exercise doesn't work for you. We're going to tell you about this cool new drug, but it's only for the rich people. We'll put you on Lizzo, which is just accepting your body. We then have him be mopey, miserable, sad in school, and Kyle Butters help him navigate the American healthcare system, which is fucked. We also then have the help of Stan and Kenny to make their own drug to give to Cartman, and it works. They then get their stuff stolen by Butters' mum, and they then order the shipment, and I'll come back to it because we have another story. We have another character story here. We have Randy's story, which is quite good because there is 2 running stories here. Normally, it's just like 5, but for this one, there is just 2. Randy is annoyed that Shelly's going to school in a crop top, saying that she'll get involved with the wrong people and she'll be doing drugs, even though he's a weed farmer. Doesn't make sense to me, but oh well. So he goes to pick her up in a crop top, and he does see Butters' mom wearing a crop top. And she has some sick abs. Everyone else has sick abs. They go to this party. They all do these drugs. Randy's raving about how good these drugs are. The drugs start to wear off, and he doesn't enjoy them as much. And they start robbing places to get these drugs. And they steal Kyle's shipment from India. We then have another sort of minor plot story, which is the cereal gang, like the cereal mascots, trying to stop this shipment because obviously they're not eating enough sugar and like they're all being skinny, not eating as much, so their profits are going down. So they also try and steal it. Tony the Tiger kills Kenny. Captain Crunch gets crushed by the front of the truck. We have the Cocoa Puff Bird crash his helicopter. Butters, his mum, almost dies. We have someone, like one of the mums go, like, rage mode and die. We have another one die. We then have the American healthcare system men in the back of the truck instead of the drugs, and that is where it ends. That is where it ends. I'm going to be honest. Animation-wise, incredible. Story-wise, pretty basic. It was funny. I was having myself a time. I was laughing. I was giggling. Some of the jokes were really good. And I was very excited when I saw Tony the Tiger and Kenny get killed. It has been a huge while since we've seen Kenny be murdered. And they even said the thing, "Oh my god, you killed Kenny. You bastards." Such an iconic line. Such a beautiful line. A line which we haven't heard in so long, but was slotted in here. It was so good. But animation is always good. Nice to see some new character models, and the music, it's the same. The backing music is always the same in every South Park thing, and it kind of becomes repetitive, but you know what's happening because of the music. There's always the opening music, there's the like shocked music, there's the sad music, there's the transition music, and it all serves its purpose. Yes, you overhear it throughout the whole show, and every episode has the same music, so it all feels kind of the same, but it just helps with this world building, having the music be the same, and you just know what's coming because of it. It kind of sets a premise and a baseline for what to expect from the show, and obviously what to expect when coming next. Character design-wise, skinny Cartman looked very similar to Stan. It looked pretty much identical to Stan, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, so I'm glad that it wasn't used a whole too much in the show. And Cartman never actually got skinny. They just all accepted to accept his fat and not sort of retaliate on it. So he gets his wish anyway. And his wish is obviously not the right reasons for becoming skinny. Like, obviously he's not doing it for health reasons. He's doing it so that no one has like any comebacks to him when he insults them. That is like his whole goal. So he's just being an asshole about it, and he literally just wants to be an asshole without repercussions. And he thinks the only repercussion he's gonna get is like called fat. And he's obviously like very insecure about this due to this episode. But they call him fat all the time, and he gets annoyed, but he doesn't really seem to like get affected all that much by it. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. They just wanted to talk about the American healthcare system and how shit it is right now. Again, I'm not from America, so I don't really know much about the American healthcare system. I'm from the UK, so I have like the NHS. God save our king. You know, that's that kind of stuff. But yeah, this story was one of the weaker ones. One which I wasn't too excited for. I watched it when it came out, but like, you know, it's not like that exciting. I haven't been waiting forever to watch it. It's not like a very hyped up one. It was just kind of there, and I have nothing else to watch, so I stuck it on. I love South Park, so I'm gonna watch it when it comes out, but I could have waited to watch this. I'm gonna be honest. This wasn't like a need to watch like right now. If I was watching something else, I would have waited to put this on and finish that instead. It's not like a desirable watch. It's quite a boring story. There isn't much going on. It's literally just Cartman trying to lose weight so he can be an asshole some more. And maybe we have a couple of appearances from like Cocoa Puff Bird and Tony the Tiger, which is called Tony Let Tigre, I think. Which I think that's just to avoid copyright and stuff. But it honestly wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. It's not the best special. It's not the worst special. I will still watch the next special when it does come out later on this year. However, I am going to give it a 5 out of 10. It's a mid one. I probably won't watch it again, but it was funny, and it did do its purpose. Well, now that that's out the way, time for a little bit of self-promotion before we end this video. If you do all enjoy this YouTube video and you do all enjoy my content and you do want to see more from me, there is a couple of ways that you can support the channel. The first way is if you want to go to every other social media platform and you don't want to stay on YouTube, that's completely fine. I have some content for you, because in the link in the description, there is a link tree which will take you to everything else that I have to offer as a content creator. If you want a little bit more Tyler Price in your life, you can see everything else that I have to offer, from TikTok to Instagram to Snapchat, Facebook, Twitch, Cameo, Patreon, stuff like that. It's all there. And if you want to stay right here on YouTube and help support the channel in that way, you can press the big red subscribe button and turn it grey. Why are you not pressing that big red subscribe button? Most people would love to push a big red button. Why aren't you pushing that big red button? Are you scared of the big red button? Please do let me know what's going on here. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say about this topic. It is just South Park has a new special out. Go watch it for yourself. Go make your own opinions. Go make your own life choices. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.